Hi everyone, today we're going to do a do-it-yourself quick and easy way to fill in your gel nails. And if you do not have 3D and hologram, so we're going to need this top coat. Any clear top coat is fine. I'm using the Revlon Color Stay Gel NV. Choose a color that matches your nail polish or gel nails at the time. I obviously have some silver ones and I found this one, Vanique nail lacquer, that has exactly what my gel nails are, glitter and holograms in it. I'll be using that. We'll need some crazy glue. If you don't have crazy glue, that's okay. You can use any nail glue, nail bond, or even just the clear gel. That'll be okay as well. We have a vitamin E nail oil, and if you don't have a cuticle nail oil, then that's okay as well. You can use a coconut oil or any other natural oil you may have in your home. Some basic nail clippers, and if you have really thick gel nails with tips, then you might need edge cutters, but a thick nail cutter would do just fine. Cuticle cutter if you want to do your cuticles as well, and then a nail cuticle pusher with a tip on the end. If you don't have one of these, a flat pencil that's not sharpened and a toothpick will be just fine as well. Also some isopropyl alcohol to just give you a good base for when beginning your nail polish. I use soap and water just because I don't have some, so you don't need too many supplies. And if you have a nail file that is two-sided with a rough, gritty side and a smoother side, that would be ideal. Otherwise, if you do have thick gels on, you will need a gritty nail file. Sorry guys, I realized my lens was dirty during the editing, and so I cleaned it up to show the final effect. Although this is about the step-by-step quick gel fill and not these blings, right? So let's get started, and thanks for understanding. Now, normally I do like my nails a little longer, but since they've grown out about 3 centimeters, you can see the growth, especially on this nail here. So this is where the gel began, and now this is the growth, this area. All right. Okay, so here are my nails, all grown out with all the cuticles, also needing a little pushback, a little help me out. Now you can see that I do have the clear coat, which is really the secret to making your gel nails survive a lot longer. Okay, we're going to go ahead and begin with pushing the cuticle back. So now we're going to take our file, and depending on your nails, if you do your gel thick, if you do a thick layer of gel, then you'll probably need to smooth it down so that it blends over the nail and it's not a big bump. For me, my gel layer is thin, so the transition lines are not so prominent. But if they are, you're going to get the either rough grit side or the thin side. And let's see if you can see this. But you'll just come down and do a little filing over the top. The amount of effort you put into this process between filing, buffing, and gluing is going to determine how long your gel manicure is going to last after that. That's a nice seamless transition. And you'll go ahead and do it for all the nails. If you have 3D, such as this one, then it's not going to be possible, but I had the 3D put right at the growth, so it's not noticeable either. So I don't have to worry about that. It's going to be a complete transition once I put my gel coat over it. This one here, this hologram, well, I'm going to go ahead and leave that alone just because I want to preserve the shine of the hologram. I'll just probably add some glitter there and or clear coat, depending on what I think when I'm done. I just filed right up to the 3D snowflake, and I'm going to do the other side, starting with the thumb. Again, it has hologram, but since I already peeled it off, I'm going ahead and filing it down. Done. So our next part is the crazy glue, and any nail bond is good as well. And some people use clear gel for this. You're more than welcome to. So as I do my thumb, I'll use my cuticle pusher to just press down. A nice firm grip again, pressing my thumb into my knuckle and then check to see if there's any areas left. I think I pretty much got it all. It feels like it's adhering to the nail, nice and secure. On to the next nail. You can see the glue coming out, so you don't want to squeeze too much glue out. Just barely want enough to get into the area where it was lifting. I'm simultaneously pressing down on the tip of my nail to lift up whatever may be unadhered to the nail from the gels. And now I'm going to go in there with my cuticle presser again. I'm going to press down the areas of where I just put the glue in there. If you invest properly cleaning the nails up and filing them before you put your gels, usually you'll have a great outcome in keeping them secure and from lifting after a couple of weeks. And now we have crazy glue part all done. Again, instead of crazy glue, you may use any kind of nail bonding, adhesive type glue, or even clear gel. If you only want them to last a couple more days, clear gel is going to be just fine. And if I don't cut them, they're going to be extremely long. So that is the next step. Let's cut these babies down. So I'm going to cut back 2 rows of hologram, and I'm going to try and determine the same for each nail. 1, 2, 3 holograms. And then the tip is just glitter gel. From here, we're going to grab our handy dandy file again, and you'll just begin to shape the nail to your liking. And the holograms are going to start to pop off. So this is important. When the holograms start to pop off, you're going to be left with your glitter. That's if you have hologram nails. So I'm including this little how to fix your holograms. So you can go back and add the holograms after, or just some gel, like I said. And then you want to kind of give it a little file at the tip. And if the holograms choose to pop off, it's better you let them pop off so that they don't mess up your manicure in a few days after. And as you can see, I lost pretty much all my holograms on this one. So now what you're seeing shine is just at the tip is glitter. So you can go back in and add holograms at the tip, or again, any one of your favorite glitter polishes. Next step. Okay, so here, all I'm going to do with these hologram nails is go in to the tips and see if there's any loose holograms. If there is, you want to take them off. You do not want any holograms to be left. Like some I just flicked. One just flicked into my nail right there. Into my hand. I don't know if you can see that. And that's what I want. I want to get rid of all the loose ones. Okay, we're all good. Here's what I hope is a good look at my thumbs, since they're the most obvious of needing a quick fix. It's also the time we're going to go wash our hands with soap and water to clean up our nail beds of any residue. If you'd like to use isopropyl alcohol on a cotton pad and swipe your nails clean, then you should do so at this time as well. And grab your nail polish, of course the one that's going to blend the best into the color of your nail gel. And if you want to be creative and mix and match a couple colors, that would be great. I'm going to be using this glitter gel since it's the one that matches the gel I have now. So if you have the opportunity to just give your gels some quick time once a week or every 8 days, you can really make your gels last long. So I'm only going up and through. The good thing about this glitter nail polish is that it also has holograms in it. So it's going to be very easy to blend my polish into my glitter gel with hologram design on top. I ended up doing all of the nails with glitter coat on top and hologram because I liked the sparkle effect, and it's very festive for the holiday and New Year's. So I'm just going to go over it with one more coat. I'd like to have 2 coats on this. So as I mentioned earlier, you want to get enough of the gel and holograms on there. And if you just have one solid color, you don't have to worry about it at all. So I'm just going to put a little bit of the glob down at the bottom where the transition began, even though I smoothed out most of it. And once I have that coat at the bottom, I'm just going to bring it up to the top. Of course, get the tips. Want to make sure you get the tips there. And since I still have some glitter and polish on the brush, I'm going to move on to the next one without re-dipping my brush into the polish. I'm going to let this dry. I'm going to come in and add my top coat, clear gel. So now that I've allowed my gel polish to dry, I'm going to go in with the clear coat. Here's where you decide if you'd like to incorporate any more 3D art if you already have some, or if you don't and you'd like to add something small because this is just a little too much for you. So I'm going to go over to my crystals. I have different sizes here, and because we already have the wet top coat, if you want them to last extra long, you can use your crazy glue. If you don't have any, it should be pretty good anyways without it. I'm going to use some of the clear coat. If I do want to incorporate another crystal or two, I'm going to get some of the clear coat here from the bottle to pick up the stones. And once I have them on the pick, I'm going to place them wherever I want them. This is the thumb that needed some work, so I just feel that there's maybe a little bit of a demarcation. Nobody's going to notice but me. And I put that rhinestone in there, and it's so shiny you can't really tell. So I'm not going to spend too much time adding any crystals on any of the other fingernails. Simply going to do it to this one because it had the clear demarcation of where I had yanked off the nail gel a few days ago. So for example, I'm just going to leave it like that. You can't even really tell, but if you look close enough, then you're not going to see a demarcation from the nail gel. You're just going to think that they're the rhinestones and the 3D art. Now that I'm done with that one, I'm going to go in with one more top coat right around the stones. And it does give it a little shine, extra shine, so that's really pretty. And here we have it. Once they are dry, we're going to go in with the cuticle oil. So I'll be right back. Now that I let my nails dry for about 5 to 10 minutes, it's roughly when you know your nails are dry. I put a really thick coat, so I did about almost 10 minutes. We're going to go and add the final effect. I didn't mention it earlier, but I'm using the Sally Hansen Vitamin E Nail and Cuticle Oil. But again, you can use any natural oil, coconut oil, or if you have vitamin E tablets, you can just open one up and get it on a nail brush or just your fingertips and add it around your cuticles. It's healthy for your nails whenever you can go ahead and do that. So I'm just going to go in here and go around. Remember, if you did mess up on any of the sides and your nail polish got around the actual skin or cuticles, you can just scrub it off, wipe it off, get some nail polish, and get rid of it. I do still have some on there. I didn't do that, but I'm going to go ahead and just do this cuticle part right now. So if it looks a little messy on the side, yes, it might be. But it will come off, and we want to be quick, so we don't need to be perfect here. Remember, it saved us a trip to the nail salon already, and it's just about free. Very cheap and easy. So you can move on with more important things, like maybe holiday shopping, volunteering, wrapping, whatever it is. I hope that you have a wonderful and beautiful 2016. I am all finished here with that. Please leave me a like, comment, or subscribe below. But you guys, it's my 3rd video. Keep that in mind. If there's something you'd like me to do next, let me know. I will try to do it. Love you guys, and I hope to see you next time.